Hi, Steve Berry here with ProVantage Home Inspection Services. Today I'm going to talk about galvanized piping in older homes and why it is that we always recommend replacing them. Older homes, specifically between the early 1900s and about the mid 1960s, there are some variations to that, but the main thing is that wherever we find them, we recommend replacing them. And I have a few examples to show why. These actually came out of our house, and on the left is an example of a galvanized steel supply line. This one was passing through the tile walls in our bathroom. We have primarily copper supply lines with just these short sections that pass through the tile walls. And I mention that specifically because quite often we find that most of the supply lines have been replaced in older houses with CPVC and PEX plastic supply lines, but small sections will be left here and there, and so they all need to be replaced. Even one short little section like this, this was so corroded that when I went to take it off with my pipe wrench to take this shutoff valve and unscrew it, it easily broke off. So very brittle, very corroded, very brittle. So the primary concern with the supply lines is leakage and or breakage, which would be a disaster if the water was still turned on. So over here we have galvanized steel drain lines, and the biggest concern with these is blockage. The metal's so thick on these that they're less likely to leak, but as you can see from the corrosion on the inside here, that corrosion is really hard. So it's not just going to come out with a snake by snaking it, unless you had a specialized snake to really grind it out. But even still, you don't want to have to be dealing with that in the future because it's just going to corrode again. These particularly get clogged up at these turns where the corrosion creates blockage, and that's the main area where you're going to get blockage first. So that's pretty much it for galvanized piping and why it is that we recommend replacing them. Until next time, Steve Berry with ProVantage Home Inspection Services.